So here's an example of when your inner child gets triggered by an adult situation. This happened to me the other day, and it's so funny. It's a story because I didn't actually get triggered, but because of the work I do, and the many different clients I work with, I was having this experience at the post office, and I was thinking, boy, if I had a different inner child issue, this person at the post office would really be triggering me. So I was applying for a passport, and I didn't quite have the paperwork exactly right, and this postal worker was being really rigid and just really critical. And as soon as I set my papers down, they were like, no, this is wrong, and you can't do this, and you can't have this, and this can't be this way, and you're going to lose your appointment, and you're going to have to. And it was so funny because even though I wasn't getting triggered, which by the way I was really proud of, I wasn't getting triggered. I was just thinking, wow, this person's being really rigid, and I'm probably going to lose my appointment, but guess what? I can make another one, and now at least I'll know what I need so I can get it right next time. But I was thinking about how if this had been a person with an inner child who's had an experience in childhood where they were basically expected to know how to do something perfect the first time, even if they weren't given any instructions or support, and because they didn't know how to do it perfectly the first time, somehow they were going to lose something, and they were criticized and judged and blamed and told basically it was their fault. And this can be like a really traumatizing thing as a child. So the example is like, let's say you had that experience as a child or something similar, or even something slightly similar, and then you encounter this postal worker with your passport application, and your inner child is going to get triggered, like the shit out of your inner child is going to be triggered. So that's an example, because if your inner child is healed and your inner adult is responding to this other adult, you can just be reasonable about it. It doesn't mean that the behavior maybe wasn't a little rude or unreasonable, but you're not going to be offended or get emotionally charged. You're just going to say, okay, and you're going to walk away. But if that inner child is in charge, oh boy, are you going to get upset? Are you going to walk away just in a state? It's going to ruin your whole day. You're going to be telling the story over and over. It's going to really rattle your nervous system. So that's just an example. It's something as simple as that. And when you do the inner child work and you self-parent, reparent your inner child around those things that happened, when that child did not have the power and the resources and the capabilities to resolve it, if you do that work, then you're going to be responding to your present moment from a much more mature, sourced position, and you're going to enjoy your life a lot more. Okay, take care, everyone.